I have my health coach on the line. Martin, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
All right, basically, on these rebounders, you know how you're talking about some move 3 teaspoons, some move 4 teaspoons of lymph, you know, but I'm like trying to wonder, like, you know, some of them move so much lymph per minute, you know how you were telling me that people's livers were like their livers, you know, like if they can't press all the waste and all the lymph, like and all the blood proteins and the poison blood, all that stuff. I mean, like you said, it can be dangerous when the word. You know what? Here, I got you on the phone. Can you just describe it, because I don't remember everything you said. I took notes, but can I interview you?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead. Like, what's the answer to my question? Because all my customers, they want to know, like, like some of them, like here's the lymphocyzer. You get about the same bounces per minute as the cellular, but with less G-force. I mean, like what's the deal? Like, it just depends. I mean, you both get the same repetition, but some of them have the same, different G-forces. So like, what would you say the difference is? Go ahead.
You're a master of answering your own question before you even let somebody answer it for you. Yeah, with the bungee cords, you get slower response. It takes longer to throw you back up in the air, so it's about 25% less effective in moving the lift. So if you're on something...
But what if someone like has the not taking probiotics? Like I know you'd mentioned the take zeolite, that stuff that gets all the heavy metals. But I'm just saying, like, what if someone can't press? You know how you always tell people, some people need to go in there for 2 minutes, and some people need to go in there 10 minutes, but some people can't handle more than 2 minutes of lymph, because all the waste, you know what I mean? So, all right.
Sure, well, what you're going to start experiencing is you get headaches, or you get dizzy, or you get skin breakouts, pimples and stuff like that, or you will start feeling really tired. So those are the signs of you're releasing too much toxins for what you can handle right now.
So would you say that? I mean, how? I mean, how long should someone be doing the cellular, for the first time? Maybe the lymphocyzer get you. All right, the lymphocyzer gets you this. This is based on my review. The lymphocyzer gets you the same amount of bounces, just about the same amount, but with less G-force. But the cellular, it gives you the same amount, but more. It's more that let me give you an example. Like this is the lymphocyzer. The springs are not nearly as heavy and big and respond. Right, and this is the cellular. You see how big those are? Well, you can't see them, but they're massive, twice as heavy. What would you what do you have to say?
Well, number one is the comfort. If your body is sore, take something softer. If you're not moving enough limbs, do it for a longer time.
Okay.
And the main point is, don't do too much too soon. You start early, do maybe 2-3 minutes, and wait. See how it makes you feel.
Okay.
And then do maybe 2-3 minutes later in the day, and then maybe 2-3 more.
You always say that people should take an aggressive probiotic. What is why is that?
Well, a good soil-based probiotic will improve the terrain.
What about an aerobic airborne?
I can't hear you. Will fix the terrain in the gut so that the absorption of toxins is limited and the elimination is enhanced. So it's the health of the tube that goes between your mouth and your anus that dictates.
You know my cellular now. Everyone says this makes all this squeaky noise. Mine, you hear this? Listen. Listen. I mean, you can't even barely hear it. I mean, everyone says it's all loud. Listen. I mean, you hear how quiet that is?
Yeah.
Listen to this. Can you hear this?
Nope.
You can hear that one, right?
Oh yeah, I hear that one.
Now listen to this. I do this in the movie theater. I bring it to the movie theater sometime. I mean, like a matinee on the balcony, and no one even says anything. I don't go where everyone's sitting. I do the walkway before you make a right turn. You see all the people sitting down. I do it up on the balcony, on like around like 10 o'clock when like no one's there really. I mean, we get a few people. They don't hear me because it's loud in the movie theater, especially like one of those action movies. But anyway, so like I said, like what can you tell people about rebounding? You're a rebounder. You're like the expert.
Well, I rebound every day, and so what I can say is that when you rebound, you're moving the lymph. When you move the lymph, you're preventing stagnation, and that means that you get more oxygen to the cells and more nutrients to the cells and move the toxins away from the cells. So it's one of the most important, really critically important activities in your life, getting circulation going. Because when you don't have circulation,
do you charge yours, with the fractals? Do you ever charge your rebounder? I mean, most, like it's something I just started doing, if someone, like the EMF that comes from cell phones, a lot of people are talking, they're like cell phones, but when you put the spring, like, let me show you, where is it? You see that, well, you can't see it, but that purple fractal, they charge them, they sell for like $50 each, depending on which kind you get, but this is like one of the real good ones. But basically, when the springs move, like when they move, the coils move, whatever it does, it's kind of, I don't know, does metal have an ion output, or does like all material have an ion output?
Well, I suppose, sure, there's some reaction. There's always.
But when you put your hand next to, like just say with this spring moving right here, if you put your hand next to it.
Do you actually want me to finish the sentence?
No, wait, let me finish. You actually feel like this energy. It's like this. You feel like oh my God, it's kind of like a presence.
Just let me finish the sentence.
Okay, go ahead.
What you're feeling is the static electricity charge, especially when you're walking on the plastic surfaces, or when you're bouncing on the plastic surface, or you walk on carpets and stuff like that. You're building up static electric charge, and you should be discharging it. But that has very little to do with your stability or strength and all of that. I actually, I use the fractal ring, like the stone piece.
Yeah.
I have that on me all the time. It's really good at protecting.
You do? I mean, you can charge like let me show you something. What I do? Hold on one second. I got this. Hold on. You can this is infused right here. I'm gonna infuse the whole thing. Hold on. I'm gonna you can actually infuse. It's like it spreads the whole thing out. You can do the springs too. When you do the cellercizer, you can infuse the whole mat. Yeah, I don't know if you can see this, but you take the laser, you see? Well, you can't see it. Well, you'll see it when I get done the video. You take the laser, the closer you get, the better. But basically, when you infuse it, why does it, you can take the springs, you can send them to the chamber, and you can actually infuse the springs. And you won't need the sticker. But I found that's too powerful for most people.
I wouldn't know. I've never tried.
Well, it's expensive to do it. It costs a lot. I mean, I don't advertise it, but I'm saying, that's one of the things. I mean, people, you feel you feel the presence, but I can't describe it. I mean, trust me, I can't. The more I try to describe it, the more confusing it'll get. Being honest, but you feel it. I can't describe it, but you feel it.
How about you let me try? It's balanced. You have 26 circuits in the body. There are actually 13 pairs, and each one of them was like a left channel, right channel, and you can balance the left to right balance, and you can also balance all the 13 channels on over energy and under energy. And when you get it all balanced, all the systems in your body will function correctly. Your thinking process, your physical ability, your athletic capacity, your digestion, all of these issues will start working correctly. Like the same way as if you take a car that's out of tune and you tune it up. It will work perfectly.
Okay.
That's what you do with these devices. You introduce to the body the energies, you discharge what's too high, and you support what's too low, and you create balance.
Okay, all right. So how often do you use your rebounder?
How long do I use my what?
How often do you use your rebounder? Are you on it like how many hours a day? Do you do it while you're talking on the phone? What do you do?
Yeah, I get on it in the morning to get myself going. Then sometimes, several times, I get on it during phone calls, and then I do another session. So like I do 10 minutes intense in the morning, and then I do 10 minutes intense in the evening, and then I do just gentle bouncing throughout the day here and there.
All right, great. Well, anyway, I appreciate your interview. And like, do you have any other do you have any questions or for me?
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't prepare questions.
All right, your 10 minutes is up. We'll do this in the next call. All right, I'll call you back in a minute. I can't go longer than 10 minutes, but I'll call you back. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Bye. 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 Bye.